During school, I went to Indiana University. I was fortunate enough to be our Chief Operating Officer of the Global Sales Leadership Society. And this organization was a sales society for any student interested in eventually going into sales. And how we structured it was we had a CEO at the top, the president, or however you like to see it, and we had a COO, the vice president, and we had chiefs of every division following that underneath. You had marketing, development, human resources, you name it. And the idea behind it was to prepare us for the companies that we would eventually go to work for. And in my instance, it was a company like 3M. And I believe it prepared me immensely for the internship I had, and it's still helping me now in my full-time job because, every day I have to network with someone who's, either older than me, they have a higher position, they might have a lower position, it doesn't matter, but during school I had to network with the guy who did my interview, Mr. John Kehoe, and I met him even before I did the interview, so it was, we kind of had a little bit of more of a rapport before I had to do the interview. And it just gave me better insight into the company. I had to send emails to people like him or other trainers or executives of other companies to get them to come and speak to us about sales or resumes or whatever the topic was for the week. And I learned how to write a professional email to these people and have them respond effectively. And how to talk to them, what's appropriate, what is not appropriate. All the little things that you take for granted, I was able to learn in more of a controlled environment, and I do think it helped me do well in my internship and then essentially get a job with 3M afterward. And 3M's a huge supporter of our sales society and our organization, and I don't think we'd be around. 3M's our biggest sponsor, and that was one of the biggest attractions for me, and I think without my leadership position, I can, confidently say I wouldn't be with 3M. Obviously there's other possibilities, but I'm very glad I made this choice, and I was lucky enough to be with a great company that, supports me in my current dream and, whatever I want to do going forward. So, I think the leadership position is essential, and if anyone is lucky enough to work for a company like 3M, I think they'll think the same thing.